So this here, after looking up the 50 amp DC-DC charger and doing the cable run, so it's under 5 meters, it said I needed 6 AWG cable, which is what this is. So I got a bunch of that, so I can run that, and that is the final puzzle piece for, I think, the electrical. And I ordered this stuff from Caravan Plus, so thanks guys. Okay, and in here we've got our hot and cold pipes, 12 mil. Got all the fittings that I need. They're all just push on, which is super easy. Bought a water tank probe and a sender for the water tank, so we can know how much water is in the tank at all times. So I'll need to wire that in now. I got a sink as well, so same as my last sink. I actually undermounted the last sink, so I'm not sure if I'll undermount it again because it is a little bit more work, but yeah, we'll see how we're going for time. And we've got a mixer for the shower out the back. And we've also got a surprise. Oh, the actual shower mixer. So, oh, excuse me. The water tank probe and then a cable for the moment. Go install that. I've got the auto gauge tank probe. One of those things, again, I'm gonna have to route this before cladding the walls. Just trying to think about where I want that gauge to be. I've already got a lot happening over here in this section. Thinking about, yeah, maybe up here somewhere. I don't actually have anything going up here, I don't think, unless I have overhead cupboards here. It's hard. Sweet, so that's run. So I'll give it a little bit of slack so I can kind of move it around as I need. It's kind of hard because I don't have a vision in my head for what the overhead covers are going to look like and stuff. Kind of just flying by the seat of my pants at the moment. But main thing is, we've got the wire in, going to the tank. That's where the tank's going to be. Label it and put some T-Rex or something down in that hole so we don't get any condensation or moisture up into the van through that hole. We'll see what's next. Rad. So the water tank gauge is installed and I've just finished gluing it up. I'll let that dry. I've had a bit of a brain I've had a bit of enlightenment, and I was thinking, if I actually run all the water pipes through the wall of the van and then say one of my connections leaks, that's like stripping out the entire van to get to a water leak. So I've decided that is actually too risky, especially since I'm doing the plumbing myself. I mean, and I'm using a new product as well. So I mean, I don't know. Obviously, it's good, but you know, I could mess up a connection or something. So I've decided, because I can't fully test the water connections until I've got the walls on and everything's kind of hooked up. So I've decided to hold off on the water for now. And I'm actually just going to run, so the pump's going to go here, and then I can just drill little holes in the cupboard down the bottom and actually just fit the water pipe in after. So, and you won't see it because it's at the bottom of the cupboard. So I think that's going to be the best bet and the safest bet. So that means that it's going to save me a whole lot of time and I'll be able to get the cladding on sooner. So I've just got this big roll of cable that arrived today, the 6 AWG cable. So it's pretty heavy duty. So now I've just got to run that from the battery all the way up to where the DC charge is going to be. And then I need to run then another section from there to the battery. Yeah, out of the charger to the battery. Then after that, then I'll do some solar input. And then I think I'm done for electricals. I'm going to run this cable now. I just called one of my mates, Matty Collins, who is actually a Sparky, because I forgot I've got to run 240 in this thing. I did the inlet. I need to also run 240 cable to the inverter, which is an AC like switch on, switch off inverter. I need a power point up near the kitchen. I need a power point for the microwave. I'm gonna have like a little charging box. Power point maybe at the back of that. Maybe like, yeah, at least 3 or 4 power points. Yeah, and then I'm obviously gonna need breaker box and all that stuff. So he's gonna come around and just give me a hand and show me what needs to be done. So yeah, I don't know what the audio is gonna be like, but there's a massive storm rolling in the background. Check that out. I don't know why I decided to do it today, but I've got to put the solar inlet for the solar power into the roof, and I'm like, well, you know, today it's gonna pour rain, so yeah, why not? Anyway, let's try and get it done. So basically, super easy to install. Just come over there, bang a hole in. Just like that. The area a bit of a clean. Right. I just realised that I need to actually have the cables through this first. Oops, I'm gonna have to go get some cable. Okay, so that was a rookie mistake. So I've just poked some cables through without getting crap all over my hands. Feed them through, tighten this up, actually clamps down, get to watertight on, and then I'm just gonna stick that down. Amazing. So that's what I'm wanting to see there. These cables here, so what I'll do is I'll just cut those off, put an Anderson connection on that. All 3 solar panels connected up together, connect them on there, and we've got power. So hey, that was actually really easy, and it looks, look, I'm not gonna lie, for what just took me 1 second, that was good. And it's about to fall in, so let's get out of here. He's here.
There we go.
The electrician.
What are you doing?
Basically, my 240 coming in here, and I've got my inverter here. It's going to go, you know, like somewhere here underneath. Oh, come on, man, just get it done.
Oh, that's stinks, bro. I'm leaving. See ya.
Good luck running my cable and all that stuff, and how this inverter works. Obviously, I need to get a fuse box or something, like a box.
Yeah.
Just put that on the face inside the cupboard. Yeah. I need a power point here for like the fridge and the microwave.
Yep.
So I'll run a cable up here. Another power point, probably just here for just general use, whatever. 1, 2. This AC inverter thing, pretty sure that I can just plug.
Expensive one, did you?
Yeah, it's a couple grand this one. So I'm pretty sure that you can just wire it straight up to your 240. On 240, it automatically switches to 240. When I'm on 12 volt, it's just normal 12 volt.
Hey, Mum. Hey, sorry guys, I'm busy. Back. Make sure if you go through any sharp edges, just have it in, probably get some flexible conduit because it is your 240 volt.
Yeah.
Make sure all your power outlets are double pole. KFC or something?
No, I'm just getting chicken, bro.
Oh yeah, it can smell like KFC chicken. Jeez,
Is it making you hungry though?
Nah, that's making me feel like I'm going to throw up.
Oh, fuck.
You know what? To the other way around, you would have it come into, you would do a little switchboard like that, and
Yeah.
you'd have them separate.
Yeah, but then how would I run this off the inverter? We're just trying to figure out the power output of my induction cook, because I'm going full electric. It makes everything a little bit more tricky. When I had gas, I didn't have to worry about any of this stuff. So trying to work out the power draw of the microwave plus the induction cooktop. It's a lot more than the inverter. Trying to figure out the best way to go about running this 240 volt, because it is a little bit in depth. That's why we've got the big man on the tools. Not sure how much I'm going to get done this week. We've actually got our gala this weekend. Pouring rain here now. It's really hard to work in the van because it got so dark so quick. To call it a night, I got the 12 volt basically finished today, which is awesome. Now I just need to, I've discussed the 240 volt, so actually I've got a list of things I need to go and buy from Bunnings. After the 240's done, I'll finalize the solar input. We'll be on to sheeting, so always takes a little bit longer than you think with this stuff. I do it once or right. I don't want to be ripping sheeting off walls like I had to last time with my last build. So excited for this this episode. It's going to be good. Hopefully it's enough to keep you guys entertained until next time. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I want to know who's watching. I want to know what you think. Any suggestions? Yep. Hit me up. Let's go, legends. All right, I'll see you guys next week for another episode.